So, I joined a draft league. I've always been interested in draft. It's always been a format that I've thought was super cool. And I've always really wanted to take part in one, but I've just never gotten around to do it until now. And since it's my first draft league, I wanted to make videos about it to make it a bit more special, and I thought if I'm going to record battles, I should record a draft analysis, which is this video. And it's going to be a very chill video because I've spent multiple hours trying to figure out audio quality and YouTube downscale bullshit. So I'm tired. So you're going to have to excuse the scuffedness because I don't have a mic and I'm currently recording a PowerPoint presentation. But anyway, so I joined the UBDL, which is a draft league that offers a VGC format. I've always found VGC more fun than singles, so I thought it was perfect. The draft rules are not really something I've seen before, but they were cool. Essentially, everyone has 10 Pokemon on their team, and the Pokemon have been split up into tiers. So everyone drafts one S tier, one A tier, two B tiers, two C tiers, one D tier, and then 3 free picks, which they can use their budget of 300 points to pick Pokemon from. And when we started the draft, I ended up being second pick, which was terrifying. Because I know second pick is a really good place to be in a draft, but again, I've never drafted before. So I was really scared of, doing something bad immediately and just completely cursing myself from the beginning. Because I had no plan, right? I was just going with the flow. But after looking through the document that we had at the where Pokemon were placed in the tier list, I saw one Pokemon in the A tier, which I thought was crazy. So I decided for my first pick to draft Goldengo. Now, Goldengo in the A tier, to me personally, is crazy. It's insane. It would put you in a psych ward. It gets Make It Rain, super strong spread move. It gets Shadow Ball. Wow. No, but it has really strong special attack. It has really good utility. I mean, its good as gold ability is busted. It has a fantastic typing, great stats, access to Nasty Plot for setup. There's just so much you can do with Goldengo that I thought it was a great first pick to sort of be a bit flexible. Because I could build my team around it pretty comfortably. Now, I mentioned that I didn't have a plan going in, but at this point, a plan was sort of formulating in my mind. So when the draft went all the way down to pick number 14 and then came around back to me, I decided to spend 200 points of my budget to grab Iron Moth from the A tier. Now, Iron Moth is underrated in my opinion. Crazy special attack stat and a great speed stat with Heat Wave, Sludge Wave, Fiery Dance, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Discharge, Air Slash. It has so much coverage. It can hit everything, which makes it great in a draft league. It also has some synergy with a pick I'm going to make later down the line. Obviously, in case some of my competitors are watching this, I don't want to spoil too many strategies that I'm planning, but I definitely have some plans with this guy. And again with Goldengo, it's just really flexible. Like, sure, it's a special attacker, it's going to use special attacks, but it has such a big variety of attacks it can use that I feel I'm able to pretty much bring it every week. And this also builds the start of my Firewater Grass core, as Goldengo started my Fantasy core. But the problem was the Pokemon that I wanted to get to synergize with Iron Moth, I didn't think would be going immediately. So I thought I should get a pick before that to try and get another strong Pokemon, and I had no clue what to get. And then it rolled back to me, and I was sitting there so confused. I had no clue what to pick, so I just went with a comfort pick. Look at him! He's so cute! I love Jumpluff. Jumpluff's my favorite. It's not, but I love him. He's so cool. Look at him. Look at him. He's such a round little boy. I love him. And also he's got great support. I mean, Sleep Powder, Rage Powder, Tailwind, Helping Hand, Cotton Guard, Baton Pass. Man's cracked. Man's is so cool. I love him. But he synergizes really well with Golden Go, being able to set up Tailwind for both Golden Go and Iron Moth. He also gives me a Grass type to continue my Fire Water Grass Core. And he's just so cute. I mean, come on, man. Look at him. Look at his face. He's so cute. No, I was really stressing about what to pick. But then it goes all the way down to pick 14 and it comes back up. And at this point, I'm thinking I should just grab the Mon that I want for my synergy. I don't want to risk it getting picked. So I grab Florges. There's not much to say, honestly, without spoiling everything. Let's just say Florges has some crazy moves in its moveset, man. You wouldn't even believe some of its moves. It's got crazy moves. So stupid. Okay. Yeah, no, I picked Florges mainly because it's a fairy type again, so it builds on my fantasy core. And it's got a crazy special defense stat. I mean, it's got 154 special defense. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's got Pollen Puff, it's got Helping Hand and Trick if I want to be annoying, which I love being annoying, let me tell you that. So I thought it was a great pick. But at this point, I've picked 2 A tiers, a B tier, and now Florges is my C tier. I still haven't picked my S tier. With everyone else in the league having pretty much picked their S tier, I thought now was the time that I probably should do it. Because I didn't want to risk the S tier that I wanted to get picked by someone using their free pick. So I grabbed Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is kind of crazy. He's strong. Like, he just does the same thing every week, but he does it well. He clicks Acrobatics, or he clicks Outrage, or he clicks Earthquake, or he clicks Dragon Dance. And that's it. That's pretty much everything you're doing with him. But he's kind of cracked at it. Like, he's kind of really good at it. So I felt it was completely fine to do this. And I've also completed my fantasy core now. And I personally think I have a cracked fantasy core. Roaring Moon, Golden Go, and Florges? Like, hello? That's pretty good. But at this point, this was round 5. And for round 6, I was thinking I desperately want a word type. At this point, a lot of the good word types had gone. Like, I know Vaporeon was gone, Inteleon was gone, Azumarill was gone, Gyarados was gone. Not that I could have picked those two anyway, but point is, a lot of the good word types were gone, so I really wanted a word type at this point. And that brings us to what must have been the worst part of the draft for me, which was round 5. Because I was thinking, alright, I'll get Quackle Ball. And then someone else picks Quackle. I'm thinking, nah, that's fine. I'll just get Bruxish. The ugly fish. Very next pick, Bruxish gets picked. Like, okay, that's fine. I'll get Clawitzer. No one picks Clawitzer. I'm thinking, cool. I play a bit of Clawitzer before making my decision. It sucks. My god, what a terrible creature. I don't want to pick Clawitzer anymore. So I'm thinking, alright, maybe I should just drop the war type and grab it later. How about I grab Tinkertuff? It gives me Mold Breaker Helping Hand with Golden Glow, and it would be pretty cool. And then Tinkertuff gets picked. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, what am I gonna do? So I turn off, just remove myself from Discord. I don't look at anything that gets picked, and I just pick completely randomly what I want next. Not a great strategy, but hey, it led me to Hisuian Decidueye. I don't know if he's good or not, he just looks cool. I mean, look at him, he's kinda cool. He does give me another grass type, which I now have 2 of, which is not the worst thing to have 2 types of, because it allows me to ignore Spore and Rage Powder and basically everything annoying. He also gives me a fighting type, which is sort of what I wanted Quaquaval specifically for, because I felt that I wanted a rock resist. But to be honest, there's no... I picked Decidueye because I panicked. I also picked my next pick. But Decidueye is a C tier, by the way, I forgot to mention. That was my second C tier. Now my second B tier was Rotom. I panicked. At the same time, I grabbed Decidueye, I got Rotom, pretty much. I panicked. Look at him. He's so happy. He knew he wouldn't get picked if I didn't panic. So he's smiling. He's so happy right now. And he should be. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Point is, I grabbed Decidueye and Rotom, not really knowing what I wanted to do with them, but I think they ended up fitting pretty nicely on the team anyway. I mean, Rotom has a lot of support moves, Will-O-Wisp and Screens and, Eerie Impulse, Thunder Wave, the annoying stuff. And as I said earlier, I love being annoying. It's my favorite thing to do. But at this point, I was thinking, well, I need that water type. I really do need that water type. And so I did the unthinkable. I went down into the D tier. Because at this point I had 100 points left for free picks, and I had a D tier pick. So I grabbed a D tier water type, and that was Gamer. Look at him, it's Gamer. I grabbed Dewott, but in my heart he's Gamer. Look at him, he's cracked, he's insane. He's Gamer. We love Gamer. Don't we, guys? Don't we, guys? We love Gamer. We love him. Yeah, I grabbed Gamer. I don't know if I'm going to use him. I probably will. I want to try and use everyone. But Gamer was a last resort pick, to put it bluntly. But look at him. He's so cool. I love Gamer. So stupid. Oof. Well, I said it was a chill video, and I'm sticking by my word. I'm not going to record this anymore. If this is bad, it's bad. I'm not going to edit. I'm going to post it. And you're all going to laugh. Okay. Yeah, I picked Gamer. He's got some cool things. He does. He does have Razor Shell, which is, I think it's my favorite move, honestly. I just think it's so cool. He has Encore, which is going to be fun if I encounter a Trick Room team. He has Taunt, which is going to be fun if I encounter a Trick Room team. He's Slow, which is going to be fun if I encounter a Trick Room team. You get the point. He's coming if I encounter a Trick Room team. I need to use Gamer. I mean, look at him. He's so cool. Can you tell I've run out of things to say? So this completes my Fire Water Grass core. I also have my Fantasy core. So type-wise, I'm feeling pretty good at this point. But my next pick, oh boy, my next pick. Gothita. An E tier pick, worth 0 points in the free pick. Now Gothita. You might be thinking, oh well, it has Shadow Tag, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it does. That's the only thing it's got. It's got Shadow Tag. Well, I guess it has Trick Room. It has Trick Room and Shadow Tag. Yep. Look at his eyes. It's dead inside. That's the eyes of someone who does not have any thoughts. simply marching onwards into battle, only to be slain by creatures like Iron Bundle and Urshifu. But still, its determination carries it forward. It will be the savior of our draft. It will be the one to win it all. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Dreadnought was my final pick. Initially, I drafted Zangoose, and then during the grace period where we could do free transactions and trades, I dropped it for Dreadnought. Now, Dreadnought has some cool chemistry with the team, and I don't really want to talk about it just yet, because, you know, it's kind of secret. It's kind of tricks, but you'll see it in one of the battles, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, it's another war type. Probably a better war type than Gamer, even though in my heart, in our hearts, Gamer is the best. Yeah, no, Dreadnought. I don't know, Dreadnought's kind of like a last minute pick. I feel like I'm being really negative towards the draft. I like it. I do. I really do like my draft. I just don't have a lot to say about it. But I felt this video was necessary. So, you know, I am making it. Well, I mean, Dreadnought is cool. Yeah, Shell Smash. Shamash. Shell Smash is really good. Liquidation is good. Rock Slide, Earthquake. You know, all the good stuff. You know how Dreadnought works. We all know how Dreadnought works. But this is my draft, the Trondheim Trapinch. I forgot to mention that, but you've seen the logo in the background of this entire video. And yeah, I'll see you sometime next week for our week 1 battle against one of the organizers, which, hoo boy, they have Iron Bundle. Yeah, I'll see you then. Bye. Yeah. How does one end videos? Bye bye.